There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. Ian Alleyne's out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. Ian Alleyne's out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on.
Happy Corpus Christi, happy Corpus Christi. A lot of you might be asking, what is about Corpus Christi? It's not only to plant, you know. Before I go further, all those of you who are looking at me online, on YouTube, on Facebook, downloading the app really fast. Those of you on YouTube, make sure and subscribe. Those of you looking at me on all the other platforms, a special good evening to you. All of the islands, all India, all New York, all London, yeah, all in Egypt. Yeah, you got people in Egypt looking on. A special good evening to you. Happy Corpus Christi. Now, let me just give us a little information. What's that? No. director asked if it's Egypt and Enterprise. No. It's not Egypt and Enterprise. I mean like Egypt out there in the world. Egypt. No, not the one in Chaguanas. And somebody said, I went to what? LA. Yeah, LA Lower Rangways. Also, just to let you know, a little information, you know, everybody Corpus Christi, but Corpus Christi mainly celebrated by Roman Catholics. The feast occurs in either late May or early June on the first Thursday after Trinity Sunday, 60 days after Easter. Corpus Christi, meaning the body of Christ, in Latin celebrates the transition of bread and wine into actual body of Christ during the Mass. In the Church of England, this day is called Day of Thanksgiving for the institution of the Holy Communion. So it's a very, very sacred day. I mean, as Christians also in Trinidad, but you know, a lot of Christians in Trinidad really know. In fact, I don't think a lot of people really know. People with Corpus Christi, you go buy something and you plant a seed and you do this, you do that. Gardening time and whatnot, but it's a very significant time. It's the transition from bread to wine, where Jesus spoke about it, his body and the blood and whatnot, and it's 60 days after Easter. So it's a sacred time. You know, ladies and gentlemen, you know, if I tell you something, I don't know, you know, but sometimes, I don't like that negative energy. Sometimes, you know, I come here, but I'm not negative, you know. But I'm just saddened. I'm saddened. Every day I'm saddened. Because every day I realize that nobody cares about the people who are suffering. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And you ask, how people really making out, boy? How this small man? The man who taking a taxi, the people who buy groceries outside the supermarket, inside the supermarket, come out with it and waiting by the road for a car to pass, or they have to pay $20 for a car to carry them inside, or somebody husband working in some place, they close down the place now, they're getting no money, the husband are working, them are working, nothing happening, you know. Absolutely nothing happening. Absolutely nothing happening. And how people really making out? I know a couple of days ago I made a statement on national television saying, you know what we should do in Trinidad? Those of you who can afford it and who have access to US visas and whatnot, or maybe can go to Guyana also, go away and get your vaccines and come back. That is all. Go away, no cost to the government. You buy your ticket, you stay where you are to stay. When you come back, you pay for your quarantine and you back into Trinidad. It's, you know, whatever, and get your PCR done and whatnot, and you go away and do it. But they don't want to do that. But let me tell you, okay, they're doing it. But today an article came out, and let me tell you something. A press release came out today. And I tell you this today, I coming up in the car, and I don't know, maybe I am different. I know people right now who jump on private jet and go out there. Private jet. People personally I know get private jet and go on in a pay 8,000 US and go on in a. Yeah, go on private jet, go on up in the US, and people do it different. People could do it different, but as I mentioned to somebody, no, I don't want to do that. Now, someone would bother me. I can't leave all here. I just don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. As much as I might have that kind of privilege, I don't want to leave. I tell somebody that I don't want to leave. I don't want to do that. Nah, I don't want to do that. I feel sorry. You know, today I'm coming up here, and I you know, my mind went back. I call this girl, Radha. Her sister died. This is a nice girl. Tokai. She died, and they're still waiting for the body. They don't know if they don't know if it's corona. They don't know what, and it's like, it's really sad. It's just sad, and they have to wait almost like a month. You know, all kind of things they hear, and people can't get autopsies done. Nothing. There's a photograph of her. Do I have it? Is that anybody from yesterday's show in that room? I sometimes feel that nobody worked here yesterday. You know, yeah, this is a photograph here. You know, ladies and gentlemen, and I felt real sorry for Radha today. I talked to Radha and thinking Radha just sad. I was like, everybody just feeling pain, you know. Everybody just sad. Like, nobody really don't care. Nobody don't care about the poor people, you know. Nobody care about the mason. Nobody care about the mechanic. Nobody care about the people who have a little shed and they're selling the little 40 lunches a day. Nobody don't care about the small man. Whoever business close, and whoever have money. And if you don't have, well, to hell was with you. And the people who don't have is the people suffering. And it's sad to say Dr. Keith Rowley don't care nothing about nobody. He's the worst prime minister this nation has ever seen. He's the worst. He's the worst. He's the worst. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine. Today we have 14 deaths. 14 deaths today. Just imagine that, 14 deaths. And 546 confirmed cases. Yesterday was Wednesday, we had 16 deaths. Tuesday, we had 12 deaths. Monday, we had 16 deaths. Between Saturday and Monday, they had 37 deaths. Monday gone, we had 16 deaths. Tuesday gone, we had 12 deaths. Yesterday we had 16, today we had 14. Lockdown now working. Lockdown now working. I don't know how dotish this man can be again. And the thing is that when you talk, you know they have asked TAT to shut down my program, right? Government has asked that. Government is pushing for that, to shut me down because they realize I'm coming out because, no, you know, I'm coming out and because as you know, TAT is a PNM board. It's a board when government come in power, they put their own people. So this government making sure that, yeah, but I tell you something, I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to take that. I spoke to a couple lawyers already, and I brought it to the attention of Jared Ramdeen and Attorney Jared Ramdeen also, and it's a serious thing. It's a serious thing. You can't come out and talk. But I can't, I mean, I am saddened because people suffering. People who selling the corn, the vendors. What about the crap people and them? What about them? All about vendors, you're mashing up. People can afford, but if people have no source of income, let's be honest, if they don't have no source of income, how are they going to live? When this no good man can get up and say, I feel it have somebody in that roti shop, I believe it have a person cooking there, he believe it have a person, but that person, as I said, could be a single mother with a child who come out to do a day work to buy tin and milk, because you as a no good, you are not giving them. Nobody cares about these small people, and it's obvious. It's obvious. Okay, forget bars and this one and that one, and let's talk about the normal man. The man who going to gain a little 500-600, and when he reach home, he and his wife, and when they going home, after he get a little pay, he stop, he buy a little chicken and chips, or a little barbecue or something, and he carrying it to home. Normal people. And what about people going to grocery every day? As they get money, they go and buy something. People going with a list like a long time. I mean, some of us mightn't be doing that, but there are people, there are a wide cross-section of people in Trinidad and Tobago who are feeling this really hard. You close down all the salons, you close down all the beauty spas, everything, but every day we've seen these no good people like Richard and Champa, Kojo and all of them, makeup well done, everybody hair done, everybody makeup on point. No. You telling me Forrest talking about carnival, we will have the mother of all carnival next year. Imagine that. He said the best carnival will be next year. People dying right now. People dying right now. I mean, this is what he said. We'll have the best carnival. Look what you're studying right now, because you know why? They have buildings, they have their short salaries. It's not affecting them, but it's like, you know, I am convinced that this government hate the poor people in this country. Hate, and whether it be Indian, Afro-Trinidad, you know, East Indian, just hate them. The government just hate them at the end of the day. Like they test them. You know when it has some relatives you just can't take on? You don't call them, you don't talk to them, and you just can't take them now. Is that the government have that approach to the small man. And it's obvious. It's obvious. You know today they came out with a press release, ladies and gentlemen, that listen to me, that the cultural workers of this country, hold on, before I put it up, cultural workers to benefit from priority access to vaccination and travel exemption. So which means to say cultural workers such as event managers, band leaders, artists, bandmen desirous of traveling abroad for events and festivals will benefit from priority access of vaccination and travel exemption to depart from and return to Trinidad and Tobago. Cabinet approved the measures proposed by the Ministry of Tourism, Culture, Arts to facilitate cultural workers that wish to pursue temporary employment for their work engagement. So you are telling me, come back, don't put up that as yet. So imagine all them little singer, everybody. No, me have a problem with that, but what about if I can't sing? What about if I can't hold a mic? What about if I don't have a band? But just showing you. So, were you telling me, boy, I feel like I just start a cuss and really going bad, you know. Let it wash and come out in me, you know. So you telling me now. So you know it that people are working here. So people who can afford to travel, you're giving them the exemption to go out there, to go and work and let them get a vaccine one time out there. That is not wickedness. That is not wickedness to the poor man. That is not wickedness to this. I wouldn't go. When me and no artist, I don't know what I am. I am not no artist. I don't fall under that. I don't fall under nothing for culture. I have a voice and that is it. But that is real. You know, that can make people hold their hand ball, you know. But let me tell you something. Poor people, that's something that all like to say, man, don't take for granted, you know. Today's Corpus Christi. It's a significant day in the Christian community. Among the Roman, well, the Christian community with respect to the bread and the wine and whatnot. When we have in communion, we have communion at the first Sunday in each month, so we go to communion. And it's serious, but there's something about the poor that the word of God say, that he that giveth to the poor, lendeth to God. You lend to God when you give the poor. The poor, you see the cry of the poor, you see the cry of the displaced, you see the cry of the destitute, you see the cry of the widows, you see the cry of the fatherless, you see the cry of the child that have no parent, you see those who are about to get evicted and have nothing, and there's a government in power. There is a government in power who can help these people who have taken the money from the poor and fill their pockets and make sure the 1% could sell food and they could sell what they want and shut down all these small people and them. Let me tell you something, they will deal with that. Listen me, they might destroy you, but there is a true and living God. There is a true and living God that they will face one day. And not one day, they will face. And they will each face it and listen me, they will be a victim of their own demise. Trouble will come to their doors. Sickness will come to their doors. You will see. You will see, and you might say you're sorry, but you can't be sorry. Because that is the price. That is the price you'll have to pay for oppressing the poor. That is your price you have to pay for making the widows cry, for making the child cry who do have a tin of milk today. That is the price. They will have to pay the price. And you and I might feel sorry, but that is the price. As the morning comes, as tomorrow is Friday, so it will come on them. Sure. As this is 6 o'clock, it have a morning coming. Are we going, as we are about to go into night, into darkness, the night will the morning will break, the daylight will come, and they will face it. They will face it. Rowley and all of them will face it. And you can't do nothing, because this is pure wickedness. This is wicked. This has nothing to do with Carmelite and nothing to do with nobody, you know. It has nothing to do with nobody, you know. When you could go to, listen, look at this. Just look at this. Look what happened to the poor. What the poor going to do? What the man who has washed the, who are the car wash? What the barber going to do? What the salon, the girl, who are the little nail tech shop? What they going to do? What he looking on? What you? I know he's coming back Saturday again to oppress you. He's coming back to oppress you. That is what he likes. That is what he likes. Today, ladies and gentlemen, what Manning said, boy, that was a prophecy, and we never thought that we would have lived to see that prophecy fulfilled. When Manning said, once opposed, he becomes a raging bull. He's a different person. He likes his own way. He's a bully. And you know, that is why he said, let me tell you something. He said something, and maybe he said something in clip 24. And that is how we treat certain clip 24 from Saturday. That is how we treat us like children in a classroom. They will be, you know, a school teacher, because he was a former school teacher. So you have that mentality. It's like a woman telling me she married a policeman. She said, but he have this kind of police way home. Like he feel he talking to the people in the station. You have to relax yourself. You have to know how to separate it. Like an army man. She said, boy, when he come on, the man like an army man, boy. You swear we camp up then. You swear. He ain't no way talking to people. He talking to me like I in the army too. Rowdy talking to me like we are children. Don't go and do this. Don't go and do no lunch here. Sit down here. Only these people and them will go. Only this, that. And nobody's saying nothing. Nobody's saying nothing. Look what happened in point 14. The nurses and them have no PPE. Nothing. They have to buy masks. They have to go all about Trinidad looking for masks. You know what is happening right now. Let me tell you the next thing what is happening right now. And you see, you really can't blame the doctors, you know. And you need to understand, the people that go into the hospital are not people who just going for, because they have comorbidities, they have symptoms of the flu. But some of them have chest pain, some of them suffering with arthritis, some of them have heart disease, their sugar level go up. And what they're telling you now is that when you go for these sickness, not corona, they put in the same tent with the corona people. Because it has no more space. And the doctor was dealing with the corona people, coming to deal with you and checking your heart. Yeah, What's your name? Raise your clothes. Squeezing behind your back, all kind of thing. But that is how we have reached. And you know what is the problem? There's only one thing to solve all this, and the vaccine. But suffer the poor people. Let me tell you something. There's a curse. And today I tell you, this day Corpus Christi. And I tell you what, listen me, Corpus Christi next year, mark my word today, we will see, we would live, or they would live to see what will happen to these people and them. Or they would live to see the wicked. Nobody right now, nobody who hold high office can tell me what I saying is a lie. Nobody. When you could come out and tell me here what's going on. You see all the artists and them, all the band leaders, all the artists, all the pan men. But they ain't but Tassa people, they ain't but chutney singer. Well, you know how the dancers run in this country. The Minister of the Public Health restriction closed borders and cancellation of Carnival 2021 has severely impacted the culture and arts section. Boy, that what I tell you, watch me. I am a celebrity to my own self. Take what I tell you. And none of them, all of them, they go jump the plane. But people like all here, I just want you to see them always go and beg and push and cuss and fight to go and buy ticket to see them. You see? The poor again. Is the poor again. Is the mason man right now. Where travel it in a bag. You have chicken for tomorrow? No, me again no work. Because you say if you catch you walking, they go deal with you. They don't understand. They can't relate. He cannot relate. The government cannot relate. When Chutman could come and tell you, don't use the same bathroom, don't sleep on the same bed. Well, go by she house and sleep. Chutman, let me come by your house and sleep because I live in a one bedroom. It's 3 children. And I renting. So if I can't sleep on that bed, well, provide a bed for me. If you tell me don't use the same cup and spoon, well, I can't go by Fair and Square. I can't go by Shoppers Free Zone because they're closed. So tell me where I'm going and get and you're closed on the hardware. What the hardware have to do with it right now? When all the gas stations all are wrong and all these pharmacies selling food. Tell me now. What is the difference? It is just a wicked and oppressive and out of spite. He comes here every Saturday and he will do that to you because you know why? You don't have a voice. But tell him I am your voice. Tell him I am your voice. I will not stop talking. I don't want nobody come and ask me where I want. Don't send nobody to ask me where I want. Somebody ask me what day. You must cool it a little bit, you get where you want. Where you want some big time ad, some government ad, where you want. Me, if I, Ian Alleyne, could walk away from a salary of $250,000 for no good reason, for no reason, because I wanted to protect persons who give me information. $250,000 a month. So you can't come and tell me, nobody can come and push me out $60,000 and $40,000 and $100,000 if I never see money. You understand? So it's not like you can... When you experience things and not give me no Range Rover and BMW, been there, done that, and still there. You understand? You can't come and catch me. It's a serious thing. Listen, when you know when you know what a man wants, it's easy, you know. But when you don't know what a man really, what you can really give somebody, it's very hard. Independence is strength, you know. Independence is strength. I'm not for sale. I am not for sale. I have walked away. I am not for sale. I'm not jumping on no private jet. I'm not leaving. Well, if all of we are there, we go there, yeah? Enlarging the cemetery, because if everybody are there, I go there among the poor. I go there among the low class people, among the crab vendors, I go die with them. The people who send and call on the highway, I go die with them too. Well, yeah, everybody go there. But you can't be doing that. It's wickedness. It is total wickedness. It is wickedness. It is oppressive. I tell you, listen, there are people who are watching. I run until 7:30 today. I run until 7:30 today. And let me tell you something before I take this break. You know, I know it have people who are watching me right now who I know well. They are multi-millionaires. They are not in it are people. You see, let me tell you something. People can talk money, but when you can check your money, you're not rich. When you can sit down and check money, you're not rich. But I know people right now watching me who could sit down and can't check money. They even know how much they have. They know how much they have in First Citizen. They know how much they have in Royal Bank. They don't know how much they have in Unit Trust. I don't know how much they have. I don't know how much. That way you call your money. That way you call rich people. And there are people who are watching me right now. And they mightn't understand what I'm saying, you know. Why do you think I could understand? Why do you think I could get sad? Because I could relate. I could relate to the people. I feel sorry for Radha when she lost her sister. I feel sorry. I feel sorry for Bina. I feel sorry. I feel sorry for the next girl who the father digging through the stuff to get the $300 on the phone. I feel sorry because they don't have a voice. What's her name? Andrea. I feel sorry and all the others that died today. I know what it is. I know what it is to go in hospital. I know what it is when I go to take a bus in Chaguanas and go in town and wait and line up for medication with my grandmother. I know what it is to live in a board house. I know what it is. I know what it is. I come from that. And I'm proud. And let me tell you something. That's what I can relate to now. I walk the same road that I drive all my cars on. That same road I walk from by Bilja Road to Village School. Yeah? To Village School, to Bilja Road. All my friends, all my low-life friends and them poor. All of us poor. Sukram was poor too, the policeman. Sergeant Sukram, acting inspector, yeah? Look him there, he died because as a result of corona. Ask him. They were living in a house without windows at one time. That is where he came from. But we all did well. We all did well. He worked his way to become an acting inspector. He didn't let poverty keep him back. And everybody in the settlement could tell you that. And no racket. We all came from far. You know, and you know what is sad today is Corpus Christi, so I'll chuck a little Bible in it. Because you know it's our brother Rowley and sister Trotman. But as much as we might be their parishioners, they are giving the parish nothing. They are giving members of this church nothing. They are giving a hamper. They are giving nothing. They are living big life. Even though this sister Trotman and brother Rowley, go inside in Isaiah until this has passed. Even Jesus recognized when the multitude of people was following him. The 5,000. This is really church today. He recognized and he said, when he had the loaves and the fish and the bread and whatnot, and he said, if I send them away, and the disciples came and he said, if I send them away, because we already have things to feed them, he said, but if I send them away, they will faint They will fall down, they will die, because he said divers of them came from far. Because it just goes to show, Brother Rowley, even Jesus had a conscience, because he know that the people was hungry among him, and he had to feed them. He said, if he sent, but what you have done, you have sent us away. We have followed PNM. We have followed what you come and say 5 years ago, what you going to do and what you wouldn't do, and how you going to better everybody's life. And we follow you, we believe you, we take chain up, and today what you have done, what this government has done, fill their pockets, and they have chased the people away. And everybody dying today. Look at it, everybody dying. But don't worry, I tell you, don't worry. Don't worry, we're worrying about. Don't worry. To live, we go, if you had to eat 1 egg tonight, we're going to live. We're going to give you hampers, we're going to live. But let me tell you something. Rowley, you might get away from the poor. The poor don't have, the poor can't come and fight. The poor can't do nothing. They can't do nothing. The middle class can't do nothing. Who have money go jump a plane and take private jet and go? But there is a defender for the displaced. There is a defender for the people who are hungry, for the widows, for the child who have a mother and no father. There is a God that will come after your cabinet and will come after you. Mark my word today, why I tell you Corpus Christi Day. I'm a Corpus Christi message to you. Let's take a fast break.
Worried about rising crime? Feeling unsafe in your home? Concerned about protecting your business and customer safety? Call Port Protection Security Services to stop crime every time. We pledge to deliver reliable and responsible service performed by responsible professionals. Our highly trained officers are backed by a team of dedicated and experienced, competent security professionals to ensure we exceed your expectations. Trusted, experienced, reliable.
Sincerely Yours, located at Grand Bazaar and Tring City Mall. For camisoles, panties, bras, sleepwear, body briefer, handbags, luggage sets, wallets and more. From petite to full-figured women. Free bra fitting with trained consultants with brands like Goddess, Fantasy, Freya, Bali and more. Our bra sizes range from 28D to 54K. Free wire and molded cups. Panties small to 9XL. Sleepwear from small to 6XL. Sincerely Yours for the perfect fit, luggage and lingerie.
At Avani's, we have confidence in our food that is well prepared and made from fresh ingredients of the best quality. Food that is healthy, nutritious, and naturally appetizing. Nourishing us, strengthening us, and reconnecting us with nature, our gluten-free products include no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives, and are 100% vegan. We believe in authentic food that the entire family can enjoy. All natural Avani's. Get our range of products. Cassava fries, plantain fries, sweet potato fries, pumpkin puree, coconut puree, cassava puree, red beans, black beans, chana, lentils, and black-eyed peas. Manufactured by Cedros Atlantic Waters and distributed by Hadco. Available at supermarkets nationwide.
Are you and your family quarantined at home? Are you in need of food supplies? WhatsApp us at 330-4426 or 390-4426 with your name, location, and contact number.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
Sukai's Diesel Service brings you outstanding and exceptional quality. We carry original parts, diesel pump and injector overhaul, diesel pump and injector testing, machine shop services, complete diesel engine overhaul, engine dyno testing, turbocharger repairs, government approved vehicle inspection stations. We are the premier source for all things diesel. Call us today for an appointment, 671-0900. If it's diesel, it's Sukai's Diesel.
Don't be fooled by other brands. Crime Watch Studios has the Dr. Davy and 4+ brands of hand sanitizers, guaranteed to kill 99.9% of viruses, germs, and bacteria. Get a gallon for $240 and 1.2 liters for $95. Place your orders now. Call 225-3250 or our hotline numbers. Your health is your priority.
Laughlin and the Gans Auto Service Centers are open to serve you for batteries, tires, and tune-ups. Visit our service centers at Port of Spain or San Fernando for quick, contact-free servicing. Buy any Ford, Bridgestone, or Firestone tires and get a free Tactics medicine box. We are the sole distributor of world-class brands Cyclone, Nozomi shock absorbers, Shell lubricants, and Turtle Wax. Available at retailers nationwide. Call 800-4LDG. Laughlin and the Gans, your trusted tool, auto supply since 1949.
Santana, where you get them rims? Drive, I went to Racetrack Wheels for the best in brand name rims and the best in brand name tires for my car. Yeah, that's why I get my rims.
We at SNS Prasad know the struggle and fears of our beloved customers during this time. To guarantee the safety of our customers and employees, we have implemented routine cleaning of all our station, lanes, trolleys, and baskets. Security to ensure observation of COVID protocols and sanitizing stations throughout the grocery. We ensure our shelves are always fully stocked with a wide variety of cooking, cleaning, household, and clothing items to meet the needs of your treasured family. For your convenience and safety, you can call and collect through curbside pickup or get one of our to-go bags containing the basic necessities. Or even better, place an order for your groceries and we'll have it delivered to your doorstep, where we accept both cash and licks. SNS Prasad, Rio Claro, and My Arrow, we are here for you. At ADVERTISE, we have confidence in our food that is well prepared and made from fresh ingredients of the best quality. Food that is healthy, nutritious, and naturally appetizing. Nourishing us, strengthening us, and reconnecting us with nature, our gluten-free products include no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives, and are 100% vegan. We believe in authentic food that the entire family can enjoy. All natural ADVERTISE. Get our range of products: cassava fries, plantain fries, sweet potato fries, pumpkin puree, coconut puree, cassava puree, red beans, black beans, chana, lentils, and black-eyed peas. Manufactured by Cedros Atlantic Waters and distributed by Hadco. Available at supermarkets nationwide.
It is just craziness, and I have no craziness like craziness in this country. It is just craziness. It's like, where come we to say again? Gas stations selling food, all kind of thing. You're oppressing, imagine the corporation turn up now oppressing poor people. Like, you going after the mark. All the time, let me tell you something, all the time government come, government go. The crab vendors and them from by the roundabout in CARONI. They will never issue, just go back to that. They will never issue. How come now? Why are you doing people? Okay, that is a DJ Amin. Show the crab the area, please. The crab vendors and them, just imagine they want to move them out. That is craziness. What them people and them go do? Down to the crab catchers and them? You going after the crab catchers and them? The crab catchers and them? The corporation? To the chairman of the corporation, you have your short salary, you in your big time suit. I talk to you nice, but you're no good. You're no good. I talk to you nice, but you're a dotish man. I tell her that today, that what you doing? That what you doing? And playing you come and talk to me, what the hell was with you? Let me tell you something. As I tell you, if you talk to me now, but let me tell you something. Ian Alleyne, let's shut down the commission site. Who is this boy? Who is this? Huh. Well, I have to say, thank God I mix, boy. Thank God I mix. I mix with rotten potong. This is craziness. What about these small people and them, boy? Who cares about these small people? Who cares about this small man, boy? But it has some no good among these small people too, who carrying news on these small people, you know. Who calling me and who telling me, hold my neighbor cooking, my neighbor doing, mind your business now. My neighbor have a mason man home. But you want the man too? I tell a lady that one day, I said, what's the problem with the man, the mason man? You like the mason man? She said, no, Alleyne. No. It reminds me of this man, but I see this thing on TikTok today. You remember the little video, Tanti? I all the Tantis and I'm locked on. Look at it.
Quick, look, Ian, find the body. Oh, God, Ian. Where you just go to find them things so quick, boy? Look at ears, look at nose. Oh, God, man. But Chandra, I not tell you, when you have to come for anything, don't come this hour watching me, Ian Alleyne. You never have salt in your house. Just go and take the salt and leave me. Hello? On air? Mr. Alleyne, how you going? You're giving out no hamper today? Okay, no problem. I just calling to say you're doing a good job. You are doing a good job and you're looking so handsome. Keep it up, and Mr. Alleyne, God bless you, Mr. Alleyne. Oh gosh, Mr. Alleyne, boy. You just really do a good job there. You're doing a work for the people, boy, Mr. Alleyne. God bless you, Mr. Alleyne.
Daddy Tantis and them in Trinidad, and a boy, they hook. Sometimes that's some nice girl. My mother over like you, and I say, so you can like me too. My mother over like you, so you can like me too. Hey, I need to tell you something. It have a man that died. Hold on, like serious talk. Hold on, SHABEER MOHAMMED from Tunapuna. All you need to hear this. Right? All you need to hear this. All you need to hear this. So, hello. Hi. Accept my sympathy. This is Ian Alleyne. We are live on national television.
Yes, sir.
I'm so sorry to hear about your father, girl.
Yes.
So what really went on? Tell me.
My dad, wasn't feeling well on Monday morning, and we took him next door to a doctor who is right next door to us. And the doctor told us that his tonsils were swollen and he had an infection. So they tell him he has to go and do a CBC. We went and we did the CBC. And when we did the CBC, next day, the doctor said he was seeing back next day. But they called me before the doctor came and they told my daughter it looked like he had dengue. So my daughter told them, well, my father wasn't feeling good and he was coughing a lot and he was having problems to breathe. So when the doctor came, she took him back and the doctor sung him and they said that he have fluid in his lungs. And the fluid in his lungs, the doctor told my daughter to take him to do a dengue test and a COVID test. And they went to St. Augustine Private Hospital and he was turned away. And we went to St. Clair Hospital. St. Clair did a COVID test. The primary COVID test they did, they said he looks like he has COVID, take him to the hospital. But they said that is not 100% accurate.
Hold on. St. Clair took how much tests? Wait. So when you went to St. Clair, you pay for a test?
We pay $350
It have two tests by St. Clair. A cheap one and an expensive one. Which one you did?
They did both. We did the both.
You did one for $350 and that one for $1,600 or $1,700.
Yes, we did the both of them.
You did one for $350 and did one for $1,600.
$1,650.
Hey.
And when we did it, they told us the one for $1,650, we would get that result in 2 to 3 days. My daughter called me and I told her, I said, okay, take Daddy straight to Mount Hope. She said when they reached to Mount Hope, they had no wheelchair. So her boyfriend lifted up my dad and took him to the emergency. When they went to the emergency, they sent him down to the COVID area, the COVID tent. And she said when they took him there, she couldn't stay because they didn't want her there. And she had to come home. And we now was unable to get in any information. But when I went there Wednesday evening about 7 o'clock, my dad was in the same place he was left on Tuesday evening without being seen by a doctor.
Good. Wait. What day you leave him there?
Nobody saw him, nobody.
What day you left him there?
I left him there Tuesday evening about 6 o'clock.
And when you went back to see him?
Wednesday evening about 6 o'clock.
The next day, so he was on a chair or something?
He was on a chair right where he was Tuesday
you telling me from Tuesday evening, you put him on this chair. He's sick. He's sick. And Wednesday evening you went back.
He was still
and he on the same chair?
On that same chair. Mr. Alleyne, I paid somebody there who is working there.
Don't call names.
I paid them to get my dad a bed. And they got a bed and put him on it. And then they said they're going to beg a doctor to look after him. But we couldn't go in, we couldn't see anything. During the night, I got a phone call that my dad, they took him upstairs to the COVID area and they put some oxygen on him, and that was it. We was unable to get any more information, and we went there Thursday, we went Wednesday, we went Thursday, and Friday morning we went. We was unable to see or hear anything, and Friday at 10:53 passed away. They called me after 12 and told me that my dad passed, and for us to come down to the hospital.
So wait, did he pass Friday when you got that news, or he passed before?
He passed Friday at 10:53.
But let me tell you something. Notice, the majority of patients, more than 65 to 70% of the patients, that people who get sick, whether it be for COVID or other ailment, when you go to the hospital now, you're dying, you know. You're not coming back in, you're dying. You're dying. Because the treatment you get, you're not getting proper health care. You're dying one time. You telling me you leave your father on a chair.
My dad, he died because he had fluid in his heart. And if they had treated him and they got that fluid out, which he got already, and they just give him LASIK in the drips, they give him LASIK and they give him flexing in the belly for a couple of days.
And he went back home, he good.
And come back out.
And he went back home.
And he would come home, but this time nobody attended him. He was never treated, and they treat him as they labeled him as a COVID victim, and he was never a COVID victim. We got back the main test, and the main test we got back said my dad did not have COVID.
Ooh, so you got back the test. Hold on, you got back the test from St. Clair.
Yes, I have it in black and white. I have it.
So you pay. Hold on. Let me go back again. What day you went to St. Clair?
Tuesday I went to St. Clair.
Tuesday you went to St. Clair. What day did they take the test in St. Clair?
They took the test Tuesday in St. Clair.
The one for 1600, right?
Yes.
Right. But after when Tuesday night he started to develop, he started to feel more sick, lungs started gathering, water started gathering in the lungs and whatnot. You decide he gone mount up now. So he put him, he gone on a chair. He gone, listen to me, he gone on a chair. He sit down on the chair. Wednesday, on the same chair. Wednesday, 6 o'clock. The next day, 24 hours gone. He's on the same chair. Same chair. She had to go pay somebody. They get a bed. Doctor come and see him. They send him up in the COVID ward. They mix him with everybody. Yeah? And that's what I tell you doing. That's what I tell you. Tell me that you go to hell. If you want to commit suicide, don't buy rope, don't drink Gramazone. Go to the hospital. Full stop.
People are being labeled as COVID victims.
Everybody's COVID for them. Everybody's COVID for them.
And
everybody's
some people
COVID.
are asthmatic. Some people are heart patients.
But that is what's going on now. So it's like if you go Chaguanas, they put in the same thing. COVID. You sit down right here, just watch me. You are asthmatic. You come for oxygen. You say no. They put everybody mixing. So how come her father results came back negative? But you know what the easier thing to do? COVID. So you all at the funeral already?
If you see his death certificate, they cannot give us a proper
send it to me.
He died. But they put COVID-19.
I have it here. Let me see the cause of death.
And heart disease.
What they said cause of death?
Sorry?
Cardiopulmonary arrest. Okay.
Cardiopulmonary arrest, COVID-19.
Cardiopulmonary arrest, COVID-19. Okay. A cardiopulmonary arrest. Okay. But watch me. Watch me. If COVID, St. Clair is a reputable place, right? St. Clair give you the results, you pay for the tests.
And the result they said is 100% accurate.
I seen our next result, our next test with St. Augustine.
That test is what the doctor sent us to do next door. That was to do a CBC.
Yeah, that was to do a scan and whatnot. So the funeral went. So when was the funeral?
The funeral was on Tuesday.
I know because you all are Muslims, huh?
No, Hindu.
Oh,
My dad is Muslim, but he always always practice Hindu. We are Hindus.
Oh God, yeah. Huh.
Yeah, he didn't go good, and this is not right what they did to him. If they had looked at after him, Mr. Alleyne, they would have seen what the fluid
I
in
have
his
a test,
lungs.
right? Hold on. I have a test showing that COVID-19 not detected.
Not detected. That's
From
the result.
St. Augustine. How St.
Yes,
Augustine
that
could
is the
say
result.
no COVID, St. Clair say no COVID.
COVID. No.
And he come on dead Friday and they say COVID?
That is what they tell
Okay,
us.
look St. Augustine. Everybody knows St. Augustine. I have a lot of friends in St. Augustine.
They never
Dr.
tested him
Shirin
at the
Kalu is my good
hospital.
friend. Great woman. Right? So look, St. Clair. St. Clair said?
St. Clair, he did the test at St. Clair, and he
Well, St. Clair said negative. All right?
negative. St. Augustine,
And
where they sent
St.
it, it was
Augustine
negative.
say not detected.
No.
Wow.
He never had COVID, Mr. Alleyne.
So this man get COVID overnight. So
It was fluid in his lungs.
so
fluid in his lungs.
two recognized medical institution, recognized. I'm not talking about 10 by 10, please. We're talking about recognized. Those of you
Right,
living
yes.
abroad, St. Augustine and St. Clair, they are recognized places. Recognized.
Yes.
Very recognized, very reputable places. Dr. Kalu, Shirin Kalu, a lot of prominent doctors work there.
Yes.
In St. Clair and St. Augustine. How St. Augustine can tell you the test no COVID.
No
St. Clair
COVID.
tell you no COVID.
No
He stay
COVID.
on a chair from Thursday evening
Tuesday
to
to
Wednesday evening, and then when you go back Friday morning overnight, they say Corona, and that is what they're doing because you are not getting proper. But remember, ladies and gentlemen, remember something, and I want you to know this, yeah? I want you to hold on. Nalini, when Rowley said, when you go up to the hospital, he no longer responsible for you. The last one, the last one, clip 10. Check and see, because that is what he said. He said when you go to the at the doors of the hospital, we no longer responsible. So you see? So he know what he's doing. The government is all part of this to make sure that the poor people die.
Poor people dying all the time. And most people don't have COVID and they are treating them as though it's a COVID, they are
Nalini, you
COVID
get it?
patients.
Lady, accept my sympathy.
Thank you very much, Mr. Alleyne.
If there's anything I could do, tell me.
Okay, I will call you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, bye-bye.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. And all that, they're sending away all the artists, all the band leaders, everybody, all the big-time calypsonians, everybody could go away and work and do everything. But the vendor can't go nowhere, he has no passport. Some people never see inside of a plane. Some people never see inside of a plane. The only plane ride they ever get was when they go to Tobago. Some of us have gone all over the world, fed up traveling, play. One time we went to New York, one time we went to Miami. But it's small people, and they're just taking advantage of them. That's all. They don't have money to jump on a plane to go take a vaccine in Walgreens or Rite Aid or whatever. They don't even have a visa. They even have money to go in town to go by the embassy to line up. They even have money to pay for the appointment. And we just take advantage of them. We just destroy them. Nalini, did you get it? I had it somewhere. Let's take a fast break. I'll run until 7:30.
O Snacks has set the bar with our dark chocolate dipped chewy granola bars. Double nut, irresistibly sweet and salty with almonds, peanuts, and dark chocolate. Double chocolate, a true chocolate lover's delight with 100% Trinidadian cocoa. Our bars are wholesome and delicious. They combine the best of nature in every bite. Go on, try them. O Snacks dark chocolate dipped chewy granola bars. Healthy never tasted this good.
When NASA set out to explore the reaches beyond our world, they needed a material that would hold up to the demands of the unknown. Flexible titanium. Engineered from the same alloy used for missile heat shields, Flexon set the new standard in durable eyewear. Flexible titanium eyewear.
Available at Neo Eyewear, 91D Main Road, Suite 1, Montrose Mall, Chaguanas, 672-5052 or 390-3196.
Rami, pepper sauce for how you taste so good and we want more. Rami, pepper sauce for how you taste so good and we want more. 3 flavors, spicy soca, reviver, perfect blend of flavor. Spicy soca, reviver, perfect blend of flavor. Rami, pepper sauce, the perfect blend of flavor.
We shopping at Durban Supermarket. Hey, come down. We'll value at Durban Supermarket. Shop now at Durban Supermarket. Come to Durban Supermarket. We got the best prices for your pockets. Get real value for your money. Durban Supermarket treats you like family. Take advantage of unbelievable deals at Durban Supermarket. Number 28 Foster Road in Sangre Grande. Durban Supermarket and Investment Limited, giving you real value for your money.
At ADVERTISE, we have confidence in our food that is well prepared and made from fresh ingredients of the best quality. Food that is healthy, nutritious, and naturally appetizing. Nourishing us, strengthening us, and reconnecting us with nature, our gluten-free products include no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives, and are 100% vegan. We believe in authentic food that the entire family can enjoy. All natural ADVERTISE. Get our range of products: cassava fries, plantain fries, sweet potato fries, pumpkin puree, coconut puree, cassava puree, red beans, black beans, chana, lentils, and black-eyed peas. Manufactured by Cedros Atlantic Waters and distributed by Hadco. Available at supermarkets nationwide.
Don't be fooled by other brands. Crime Mod Studios has the Dr. Davy and 4+ brands of hand sanitizers, guaranteed to kill 99.9% of viruses, germs, and bacteria. Get a gallon for $240 and 1.2 liters for $95. Place your orders now. Call 225-3250 or our hotline numbers. Your health is your priority.
Are you and your family quarantined at home? Are you in need of food supplies? WhatsApp us at 330-4426 or 390-4426 with your name, location, and contact number.
Hey, boy. Open up the lines for me, please. Open up the lines. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. You know, today, ladies and gentlemen, a burned body was discovered near a vehicle in Chaguanas this morning. Early this morning. We had to blow it out, huh? Open up the lines, hi caller, good evening. So a burned body was discovered on the CARONI SAVANNAH Road, just opposite Tipsy's, opposite that, yeah. Connector Road. It was a, remove the CG bar for me, please, so people can see the make of the vehicle. Is that Tucson? A what? A Aqua, yeah, a Aqua. Hi caller, good evening, you're live on Crime Watch. Hi caller, good evening, you're live on Crime Watch. That officer Partap there? Sarah Partap. Yeah, that officer Sarah Partap, nice girl. Hi caller, good evening, you're live on Crime Watch. Hi, good evening, you're live on Crime Watch. Hello?
Hello, good afternoon, Mr. Allen.
Yeah.
Here's something. I need you to stand and see the salvation of the Lord. The enemies that you have seen today, Mr. Allen, you
will no longer be.
No more.
Hey boy, I love that word. I love that. Stand and see the salvation of the Lord. The enemies that you see today, the enemies that oppress the poor people, the enemies that oppress the homeless, the people who are locked down. Listen, we understand we're in a pandemic, you know. We understand that more than anybody else, you know. I understand there is corona, and I understand corona could kill you. But $18 billion they got, and the poor people got nothing. Why do I have to come up with a document to get a box of food? Why do I have to come up with some NIS this and NIS that? I am living here. I can't get, okay, I have a little job. We have that. I do not a little helper. I washing on a car. I washing on a yard with a pressure washer. But I ain't working. Why? Once you're a citizen, let me tell you, in America, when you go to the pantry where you line up and you collect a bag of food, 2 big bag of food that could last you how much weeks? Them don't want to know if you come from where you come from. Once you are alive and you are on American soil, you are entitled to that. The smallest child don't want to come up and say, hey, look me here, look me here. Once you are alive and you are on the soil of Trinidad and Tobago, you are entitled to be treated fairly. Hi caller, good evening.
Evening, Ian. I want to congratulate you. You're a man really the word of God. You're really preaching word of God. And you see, truth, partner. Remember when Pilate asked Jesus what is truth? Jesus didn't have to answer because truth was standing up right in front of him. And you see what you're doing today?
Boy.
You do the right thing. You come out there and you say, thus saith the Lord. You come out very right and see what you have to do.
It's sad. I feel sorry.
Let me tell you, God to take care of you. You don't worry them. And you hear, them could only talk and back and do whatever. You know at the end of the day, God had a purpose when He created you. And if you come for the people, continue to stand for the people. Stay strong.
Thank you. Now, boy, people, boy, watch me. That's why the hampers, we have the hamper drive. We're doing it. I don't care. We're sending it out. I need a big van tomorrow. I need a van. Somebody who have like is a 2-ton? Them 2-ton van? There we go. Just put about I have 100 hampers. About 100 I have right now. Yeah, over today I organize 100 hampers to give out. Cassie, where I'm giving out that? South side, and then I'll come back to north, and then I will come back in the east, come back in the west. All right? I'm moving all around. We're spreading it all around. And I know it's hundreds we give out already. But I ain't taking out no picture. I really ain't taking out no picture because if I open up the line, we'll go till next week with people calling and say they got a hamper. Hi caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Yeah.
Ian, there's a saying that applies to what the government doing to you right now. Ian, when you try to tear out a man's tongue, right?
Hold a second. There is an audio problem. Oh, there sucks. Yeah, somebody's saying. Hi, Anissa. Yeah. Yes, sir, go ahead. Hold on, I want to call Jared and ask Jared what he think about this man saying about... Imagine people dying. Imagine people dying. And you tell me what carnival, boy? You tell me, I could cry and I could just cry there. I could cry because I could relate. I could relate, but I feel sorry. I talked to Jared this morning and I almost cried. Jared asked me if I cry and I said, boy, that's sad for people, boy. I feel sorry, like I don't know what to do again. I fed up of people. I fed up of people telling me, give me a hampana. That is why you see I can't have, I can't have. If I have, I will give. If I have, I will give. I will give, and God know that. And that's why God will always make me have, because I am a giver. Money come, money go, What I say? Barakat what? Barakat. It can't done. It can't done. It just can't done. Hampers come, hampers. As it's about to finish, you can get next 100 again. I'll give it out again. And I don't want to know if you're Indian. I don't know if you're African. I don't want if you support UNC, if you support PNM, if you support NJAC. I don't care, because you have children in those houses. You are not working. And that's all I want to know. You need food. And I can't watch race. I can't watch color. I can't watch. There's nothing I could watch. Let me see if I get Ramdeen on the phone here. Ramdeen? Hey, where you going? Boy, sad, boy. You hear this man tell me what carnival and thing, boy? Carnival, you talking about people dying, Ramdeen? The AG tell me what carnival, Ramdeen?
Yeah, I read that this morning, Mr. Alice.
Ramdeen, what's your views on that, boy?
No, but you see, that is what we come to. You know, Faris Al-Rawi is the Attorney General of this country. He is the person who advising the government on everything they're doing, from regulation to curfew, everything that they're doing. Right? This man's supposed to have all the information about deaths, about COVID, about the health sector, everything. And you know, this last night I read an article where this man telling people, whole strain, we're going to have the mother of all carnivals next year.
Wow.
That what you go talk about, boy? 326 people died in the last month. Right? Thousands of people infected with the virus. Or they drop the ball. They can't produce a virus. You're begging people for vaccine. Right? You're begging people for vaccine, right? And what you go come to talk about, right, is we gonna have the mother of all carnivals. Before you think about the healthcare workers down in Point 14, after $18 billion, or they can't get the people masked away. They can't get a mask away, The people, the healthcare workers in Point 14 telling the country they had to wear surgical masks. If they want an N95, they had to go in Price Mart and buy it. That's the reality of Point 14. A woman just called on the program and say to get her bed, she had to pay somebody in Mount Hope to get her bed. After $18 billion, right, you spend, you can't get a wheelchair when you go to the hospital, and you have Richard, right, and you have Carfa, and you have Rowley, and them coming every day and telling you, we have so much of this, and we have so much of that, and we add more beds, and our bed is not our bed. Well, a bed is not our bed, but you can't get a bed when you go
by them and sleep. Yeah, the only patient who can't get a bed go by Trotman and go by Richards. A bed is not a bed. So Richards, when I pull up by your house, I can say a bed is not a bed.
But before this man talk about we will look after the families who lose their loved one, we got take care of the health sector so that if we get another wave, we got be not in the position that we in today. You're talking about carnival. But it have a message behind that, Ian. It have a message behind that because they feel we like a tribe. And as soon as they ball carnival, everybody got jump up. But we ain't taking that again,
Not again.
We ain't taking that again. You see Al-Rawi them, This fella Al-Rawi, right? Since he become Attorney General, right? He hasn't been bashful about his inability, right, to do anything proper, Inability to limited intellectual ability. He like to express that, right? But I thought the man would have been a little bit sensitive to the people, boy. You're going to be talking about carnival. Carnival you're talking about in the middle of a pandemic, boy? But you see, you could do that. You know why you could do that? If you're collecting from the government while the pandemic going on, you could do that. If you have buildings rented and your family have buildings rented, you could do that. Because you had to worry about hamper and putting food on the table, You had to worry about that. Ask Al-Rawi how much hamper he gave in San Fernando West. Ask him how much time he went down by the train line and give out hampers, Ian. Ask him that.
Train line hungry.
People hungry. Ask him when last he went them back there if he know where that is. But it is only find them places and them people when it's election time. That's what is going. Them only good when it's election time. So vote them back in and take the jamming. Take the jamming. Who put them there? People starving, they go down by the wharf, right? Man selling herring and salmon, baiting, right? To make a living. You want to move them too, right? Where Al-Rawi is, Al-Rawi don't have to worry about that. He could tell you, look forward to the mother of all carnivals. That's what he could tell you. But you don't have to worry about that.
How about
that.
the crab vendors, boy?
Ask him when last he went San Fernando West. Ask him when last he opened the office down on Independence Avenue. Ask him when last he went down there. And you talking. The only thing could come out of your mouth, right? Is this could be the mother of all carnivals. That the best you could come with, Al-Rawi. That the best you could come with. Take some rent money and go and buy some hampers and give it out now, man.
That is so true, Ramdeen. That is so true. Nobody cares.
500,000, $567,000 a month in rent. $567,000 a month. But you know what? When they make that decision, I outside the room. I outside the room when they decide to do that. I recuse myself. I have nothing to do with that. 567,000 on one building a month. Why don't you take out a little thing and give the people, boy? Buy a little hamper for them. A hamper is $250. The one thing that the PNM demonstrate through this COVID, right, is they care about their own.
Yeah.
They don't care about poor people.
Nah, boy, they care.
About
It's too obvious. It's too obvious. They're too obvious.
And you know what they're doing here? You know what the one thing you say yesterday? You know the one thing you say from yesterday to now is this. They're taking advantage of poor people during COVID. You know why? Nobody can go and protest outside the Tunapuna Regional Corporation.
Nobody
can go and placard outside their house. So they're taking advantage of you and you can't do nothing to them. So take advantage of poor people. Move the crab people. Go and move the people who selling zaboka and look at and move the people who selling breadfruit and a little mango. Right? Move them. All they will come, boy. I'm telling all you, just like what you're saying there, Ian. Rowley, they will come.
Everybody, you see that woman called today and say what? Stand and see the salvation of the Lord. The enemies you see now, they will no longer be. You will see your enemies, your desire of your enemies. You will get your desire of your enemies. You see what that man making children cry. Children don't want no pampers, they don't want no infamil, they don't want no claim, they don't want nothing.
Them tears,
Gerard,
them
this morning, look, I have a release here. Them send out all the artists, cultural workers, Gerard, to go and get a vaccine and go and work. But you could do it on people
you know what I want to ask you? You know what I want to ask you about that, Ian? What I want to ask you about that is this. How come it ain't good enough for the artists and the Calypsonians and all of them who in Carnival? Why they can't take the Sinopharm like everybody else? Why they can't take the Sinopharm? Them should be the first people in line to tell people, look, I take it.
The poor people are chimpanzees.
All you want to encourage people to take
chimpanzees vaccines. The poor people are trying to be one of the chimpanzees.
You have to expose them. If it's good for the poor people in Debe, and it's good for the people in Penal, and it's good for the people in Lavantil, why is it good for all you? Why is it good for the artists? That vaccine that's not good for artists.
Yeah, but we just run up. We just go and buy ticket for $400-500 and sit down in all inclusive to hear them sing.
But that is what's going on.
Yeah.
That is what's going on. Not one of them. Not one of them in that cabinet.
Now?
Not one of them in that cabinet going to take that Sinopharm. Not one of them. But they want everybody else to take it. Let the artists line up first. Let the artists them line up first. Let the carnival people line up first. Put your arm where your mouth is.
Thank you, Mr.
Put your arm where your mouth is and take it. You want poor people to take it.
Mr. Ramdeen, thanks again.
Yeah, Mr. Allen. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Open up the lines. I call a good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. It's just terrible. But Nalini now finally got what the show could have done and start back tomorrow. Go ahead. Imagine, hold on. When the daughter said her father died, and they put him on a chair in Mount Hope in the evening, and when they went back the Wednesday, they saw him. They get the test from St. Augustine, no corona. They get the test from St. Clair, no corona. But Friday morning when he dead, they say corona. Could that be right? Is the poor people being affected? But to the poor people, let me tell you something. I tell you this today. No opposition, nobody care about nobody, you know. Nobody don't care about nobody, you know. Everybody has their salary, you know. Everybody has their money, every government minister has their money, you know. Up to now, me and nobody say, I don't want no money, give it to my constituents. Let me just get $5,000 to live. Let me put gas in my car and live like the poor people. Nobody care. Nobody care. They wear the fanciest suit. They wear the fanciest suit. They drive the fanciest cars. I tell you, the day it have an election in here, in this place again, let me tell you something. It gonna be different. It gonna be different. It gonna be different. But listen, me, to the hungry, God is your provider tonight. I tell you, God will provide. Don't worry about the child crying. We will come. I will come and we'll drop a hamper by your door. The numbers are there. I will see how much I can do. God will open it. He will open it. He will open it. I thank all these people. Cassie, do we have a new list? Krista and my Chini Base, Mother-in-law Foods, Rondell Jagasa, Humble 28. This guy from Canada, what's his name again? Yes, Sinanan, yeah. Anand Sinanan. I want to tell him thanks. Arnold Sinanan, yeah. This guy sent some hampers for us. I want to tell him thanks. Really want to tell him thanks. And then it have this guy said he will send me Serenity, Mervin from Serenity. Way boy. Me I want a hamper. How much I eating? I don't want a hamper. Give it to the people. Way boy. I feel like I just hold my head and just bawl. You know, it's a bawl. I just want to bawl and scream. And scream. Every day I watch my phone. Everybody sending my picture of a child and the tin empty, so it's nothing they're doing. So, no milk, Mr. Allen. You have a tin of milk to give me. You have a hamper. You have a hamper to give me. You have a box. How much? A little chicky, a box of what? Huggies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in Similac. You see, it might look like nothing. Some of you sit down in your nice houses and when you're watching your garage, you have your big car, your whole fridge full, you know, you're showing off, you have meat, you have this, you have that. It are people who, listen, don't coast, don't rank. Because today for the poor, tomorrow it could be for you. Hi, caller, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Allen.
Good evening.
You're doing a wonderful job for the poor people.
Thank you.
Keep up your good work.
Thank you.
I remember the days of the rise when we used to drink together. Good night, and keep up the good work and be for the poor people.
Thank you. Well, if I didn't know what the church, I'll have to understand the people from the church watching. So when they're talking about rum and thing, last time you know that big bacchanal with that, they banned me, they tell me to take a rest. Yeah, my father live preaching, my father is a bishop. Well, relax all yourself now. If you take a drink with me, cool it now. God, boy. What kind of shine up thing is this, boy? Well, relax all yourself now. Last time, some little bad word I used a couple of months ago, the church sent me a letter. They say, you know, you have to do scripture reading Sunday, but you need to kind of make some changes in your life. And, you know, take a rest this Sunday. Take a rest. We know you're busy, so we have a replacement for Sunday. Yeah, I was supposed to do a scripture. I would have exhortation, you call it now. But you know, me on top of your son of cussing out and tell me, oh, take all the rest this Sunday. Well, look, come on, bowling hard. You know, we drink rum and rice. You know, we do. Wait. But yeah, I'm dead in the water night. My father call him, say, just take a little drink. Not really. Not a long time. Some friend call him and he mixing me up with somebody. It's easy. No? You see, I can still make you laugh. I can still make you laugh. I can still make you. All the advertisers and them. Let me tell you something. I tell you this. If TV 6 and CNC 3 and all of them could break it down like this for you. Nobody can break it down like this for you, you know. Nobody can show it to you like this, you know. Nobody, you know. So putting hard on there, sure, really make noise, everybody watching. All over the world watching. Look at my views, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands. And it's not a matter of boasting, you know. It's not a matter of boasting. Boy. Let me take a break. I'll take some calls.
Marketing Company Limited and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas, or call 235-4283 Gate or 235-4766 Iron. Build collagen, hydrate and nourish your skin with Organifi Gold. This 100% vegan superfood with 13 ingredients aids in the production and maintenance of collagen, resulting in more youthful, clear glow. Aloe vera, coconut water, camu fruit and pomegranate are some of the ingredients which hydrate your skin and produce collagen. Available at pharmacies nationwide, or contact Gradient Health and Fitness, the sole distributor for Organifi in TNT today.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors and roti makers. Try our high quality bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisho Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit us at Warrenville, Canupia. Shiklisho Limited, quality you can trust.
The best for your baby is at thebesttoys.com. From the best strollers, car seats, baby carriers, high chairs, booster seats, rockers, jumpers and bouncers, walkers, baby blankets, feeding accessories, bathtubs, gyms and playmats, playpens, cribs, baby swings, changing tables, diaper bags, clothing and accessories, and the widest range of educational toys.
Shop online at thebesttoys.com. We have nationwide delivery.
Your journey, our passion at Brandtech. Visit us today at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Chaguanas, or contact us at 672-8575. Now open on Saturdays.
Stuff and Drugs now open at Heartland Plaza in Chaguanas' First World Drugstore with best prices on drugs, vitamins, toiletries, stationery, grocery items, baby products and more. We also carry British Parliament Hilden water, Mara beans imported directly from Italy, bottled Nexium, Allegra, Zyrtec, gourmet foods and snacks. A selection of products not offered by any other pharmacy in Trinidad. So visit us today.
Don't be fooled by other brands. Crime Mod Studios has the Dr. Davy and 4+ brands of hand sanitizers, guaranteed to kill 99.9% of viruses, germs and bacteria. Get a gallon for $240 and 1.2 liters for $95. Place your orders now. Call 225-3250 or our hotline numbers. Your health is your priority.
Are you and your family quarantined at home? Are you in need of food supplies? WhatsApp us at 330-4426 or 390-4426 with your name, location and contact number. Marketing Company Limited and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas, or call 235-4283 Gate or 235-4766 Iron.
The best for your baby is at thebesttoys.com. From the best strollers, car seats, baby carriers, high chairs, booster seats, rockers, jumpers and bouncers, walkers, baby blankets, feeding accessories, bathtubs, gyms and playmats, playpens, cribs, baby swings, changing tables, diaper bags, clothing and accessories, and the widest range of educational toys.
Shop online at thebesttoys.com. We have nationwide delivery.
Ladies and gentlemen, I mean, I know people are from all over, and I was just chatting with a Pastor Ralph from New York. Pastor Ralph, what's happening?
I am doing fine, Mr. Ian Alleyne.
Tell me something. You spoke to a congressman today, your friend.
Yes, his name is Congressman Gregory Meeks. I have been talking with them for the past couple of weeks. And, you know, concerning what's going on in Trinidad with the deaths.
I know you know people in Congress,
And I put together, I had a committee of some senators and congressmen, but Gregory Meeks was the one that was in charge. And today, about 5 hours ago, President Biden, I make sure it went to a federal level. President Biden issued that vaccine will be given to the Caribbean islands. Trinidad and Tobago is one of the country that it will be given to. The 3 vaccines that we have over here, the Pfizer, the Moderna, and the Johnson and Johnson. And now it might happen, like within about 3 weeks' time. But I don't know with the condition of the government in Trinidad, you know, if they're going to accept it. We only hope, because it's our prayer. And, you know, we also talk to them about food. Our church, we have a pantry, like we give out hampers. And it breaks my heart every time I give out a hampers, being a born Trinidadian, that I can give one to one of my Trinidadian fellow family in Trinidad.
So, Pastor, thanks for the information. And I'm happy to know, well, as the pastor said, that he has friends who are senators and congressmen and whatnot. He spoke to a U.S. congressman today, and the congressman even indicated to him. What's the congressman's name, sir?
Gregory Meeks.
Gregory Meeks.
He personally called me today.
He called my friend, and he said that we're going to give the Caribbean and also Trinidad will be included with the 3 vaccines that they currently have. So he ain't it before. So you know, Rowley would say diplomatic talks and this and that and this and that. He already do it?
Yes, this was done. The president okayed it today.
Rowley don't take the praise already. Watch. Look, Rowley don't take the praise. Let me hear it. Rowley don't say that how? Yeah, what Rowley say? Prime Minister Trinidad and Tobago Chairman Dr. telephone with Vice President of the United States Kamala Thursday, the very latest series of high-level contacts with Chairman Prime Minister has been having with high-level officials of the U.S. administration. Look, I am talking to persons here on the phone who have friends as congressmen and senators and whatnot. I know them. I don't want to tell you how big these people are in America, but I know them. And he's saying that how his people told him, like, we're going to send the vaccine. So don't make Rowley think that he has done this big thing. At the end of the day, we're going to save lives. They're going to save lives. We're going to get it, and we're going to come out of this pit. Am I right, Pastor? And God took Joseph out of the pit, and from the pit to the president's house? The palace, sorry.
That's right. That's right. And you know what? From the valley, we're going to go to the mountaintop.
Thank you again, Pastor. God bless you.
You're welcome.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
So we heard it, ladies and gentlemen. Pastor Ralph, a good friend. He knows people in America. He knows congressmen. He knows everybody. He knows everybody. So you see? So Rowley don't take it already, but you hear it from... Oh, I want to say a special hello to Neval. Happy birthday from Chenny Zotto. Neval coming from Chenny, Shireen, Julia, Auntie Oma, Nadim, Neval, right? So happy birthday to him also. Happy birthday to Mark also, right? Mark, happy birthday to you, boy. You're a good guy. You're a good guy. Also, I want to say, ladies and gentlemen, to Naim, Mohammed, all the best. All right, and just to let you know, Naim, we are with you. All right. Just remember that, Naim, we're with you tomorrow, and tomorrow is a big day for you, a very important day. Naim Mohammed, I don't want to go into details, but Naim, my prayers are with you. It's going to work out. Don't worry, it's going to work out. Tomorrow, hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hi, good evening, Mr. Ian. How are you doing?
Good, what's happening?
In the last days, man shall become lovers of themselves. So,
in the last days, men shall become lovers of themselves.
That's right. And what's going on is that since I was a teenager, and I hear Dr. Keith Rowley talking, I know this man only care about himself, not people.
You know, people, you know, I have on my phone, people still saying that Rowley is a great man. Yeah, people still say, come on, say, boy, why want to text him? But now talk to the pastor so he cannot go thing in my head now. You know, I want to tell you, you know, like, you know, but you see, he'll copy the screen and put it out. But I'm just telling you, Rowley going to take praise. But all in America, they don't know that already. And this time, but you see, when he was dancing with persons from Venezuela and whatnot, but don't worry, it had nothing to do with Rowley. That's the Caribbean they give him that. That's the Caribbean. Rowley never do nothing. Let me tell you something. But it just goes to show we have to take handouts. Why the government didn't take the 18 billion they had and give us the vaccine? Look how all over the world. Show me places right now that partying. Let me show you. Go ahead. Orlando. That is Orlando. In New York, for Indian arrival, watch them. In New York, watch. But all about here closed down, all about shut down. Places selling food, places selling. I would have opened a store and sell fruits. Yeah? And I could do that. And sell fish. Yeah? Boy, if other people could do it, you do it and do it on the lows. Do it on the lows. Don't bother with them. Do it on the lows. If I undermine the government, yeah what? Your numbers, yeah, your friends, call them. If you could cut here, call your friend. I never tell you what to do. Call your people. Whoever could do nails and do hair and wash car, call your people, call your friends and them. You're big on your sense. And just seeing that, you're big on your sense. You're a mason and you can put on tell, call your friend and them. Nobody are minding you, and nobody are minding you because if the man in all the places can sell food and sell clothes in the place too, well, you do what you have to do. Do what you have to do. Hard times, you have to, necessary. It's necessary now. Open up the lines. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. What is that? To eat, we got to eat. To eat, I got to eat. I go buy chicken. I go wash a can. I go buy chicken. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Well, I'm out of time. Yeah, really out of time. It was a very interesting, very interesting program. I had so many things to run today. But tomorrow I'll do that for you. Advertisers. Those of you who want to advertise and get your product on my show, you do that because everybody's watching and I need your support. This government, ladies and gentlemen, they want to shut me down. They want to do it, but let me tell you something. Today it really encouraged me. I feel encouraged in my spirit. My spirit was very down. I felt down today. I felt really down and sad. Not because of nothing. I mean, I'm living, but I just felt down for everybody. Like really sad because nobody knows it like me and I am in it, you know. I am in it. Every day I answer this phone, all the other phone numbers. We have the staff answering, giving out hampers, and the more hampers we give out, is the more people asking. So, WhatsApp me on 294. Yeah? You think your business, do what you have to do online, do whatever. Call your friend if you're selling it. Do whatever you have to do. If you have a roti shop, call your friend. And they are friends. And they are contacts. If you have contacts on your phone, do what you have to do. It's necessary. Hard times is what? Hard time calls for what? Yeah, was he saying hard times call for what action? Whatever you can do. Do what you have to do. I tell you, do what you have to do. Don't listen to anybody. Do what you have to do. Do what you have to do. You're a big man. If you can make roti, you're big on your sense. You can make box food, you're big on your sense. You can sell our jeans, you have a shirt and our jeans to sell, you're big on your sense. You're big on your sense. You can cut my hair, you're big on your sense. You do nails and manicure and pedicure and you have people on your phone, you're big on your sense. Me undermining nobody, but you're big on your sense. Boy, let me tell you something. Go on your site tonight. From tonight, they'll say, Lord, wherever you might be a Christian, you might be a Hindu, you might be a Muslim, say, Lord, from tomorrow, I leave everything up to you. That is all. Just say, God, I leave everything up to you. And as you finish this program, be positive. And watch me, you're big on your sense. Do what you have to do. Do it on the lows. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. Ian Alleyne's out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on.